Hi, what's up guys, it's Aviation Sean coming back with another video, another unboxing video. So this is a good one. I have two new models here, both of them are American models. So if you can guess what they are, that's good. I would say put it in the comment section, but you could just skip forward and watch it. So number one is a 737-800 next gen. And number two is an Airbus A330-200, and the A330-200 was intended for my Manchester Airport project, and now American Airlines have retired or announced the retirement of the A330-200, which is a bit disappointing. And I've just given you a spoiler there because it is an American Airlines A330-200, so there you go. NG models. So I was going to use this for my Manchester airport and also my Caribbean airport, and I think I'm still going to for a bit until maybe a Dreamliner comes along for Manchester, and then I will get some like Airbus narrow bodies, not from Gemini Jets though, unless it's an A319, the one from a few years ago, because they were good. But I will try and get maybe an American 737-800 and some Airbus narrow bodies. I've still got a 757 to use for now. I might keep the 75 for a bit longer as well. I'm not actually sure if that's appeared in many of my videos, but I will try and include that in the Manchester Airport update. Now this model was an absolute bargain. I got it, how much did I get? I paid for it on eBay. I think it was about 31 quid, including or excluding delivery. So altogether it was probably about £34 for this, and you know, when it was released it was like over 40 quid. So absolute bargain. Box seems very good, perfect condition, and I love the box design on this. Unlike the slightly disappointing Sun Country box from NG, which I'm not too fussed about. You know, this is absolute fire, so that's great. And then the second model we have is the United Airlines 737-800 Next Gen, which will again be used for my Caribbean styled airports, and you know, any American airports I do in the future, because I'm not ruling them off. I do want to do some American airports in the future because I just think there's plenty out there to collect, and you know, I do watch American collectors videos on their airports, and I do think, you know, like, it's just cool. I don't know what it is about the United States and as far as their aviation goes, but I do, even though there isn't as much variety as there is in other continents, I just feel like the airlines they do have are like just really cool. You know, you got United, you got Delta, and then you know, you got like Southwest and stuff. I just feel like it's a very cool place for aviation, and I think it's because a lot of airlines do have quite wide varieties of fleet, like different aircraft in their fleet. You know, like American use so many different types, so the United, so the Delta. So I just think, yeah, like, why not try and do some American stuff? And so, I'm not forsaking the European collecting at all. Manchester is still the top of my priority list as far as airports go, and I do have some European projects going on, as well as St Denis, which I've already talked about. So we've got some models on order for that, some French models. So yeah, I'm trying to, you could say, broaden. I'm trying to broaden what as far as my airports go. I'm trying to broaden my projects and try and do as much as possible, so I can sort of purchase models from around, you know, like liveries from around the world and stuff. So, because personally, I'm not really fussed about getting, you know, like, as far as Manchester goes. Yeah, I might, you know, for example, Virgin Atlantic, I might need, like, now that the 747s are gone, I might need like something like 3 or 4 Virgin Atlantic A330s. But to be honest, I'd rather spend my money on stuff like this to expand other projects than just spend like loads of money on Virgin Atlantic. So, you know, I've got 3 Virgin Atlantic aircraft saving Manchester at the moment, so that should be enough for now. I just really want to get collecting other stuff and try and broaden my collection a bit and try and get as many different liveries as possible. So with the Caribbean airport, that's a good thing, because they get quite a lot of diverse European traffic. So again, I will be getting a lot of European models. They'll just be wide bodies. But let's get into this unboxing. So we'll unbox the United first. Another great model by NG. And this box is brilliant, so I've got no complaints about this. And it's my first 737 Next Generation by NG. I've got, how many 737s do I have by NG now? I must have about 5 or 6, possibly 7. I think I've got 6, including this I've got 7, but this is my first Next Generation with skimmer tail winglets, so, you know, they've smashed that. Compared to, no disrespect to Phoenix, because I do have a lot of Phoenix models and I really like Phoenix, but compared to the Phoenix 737 NGs, this is wow. But guys, what I'm going to say is you pay a lot more for NG models than you do for Phoenix, so I don't think we can complain. Now, I do have a lot of respect for Phoenix because they do price their models according to the quality. And I think Phoenix wide bodies are really good. I've got a lot of Phoenix wide bodies on order at the moment that are set to come in the next few weeks. Well, I say a lot, I think I've got about 3. But yeah, Phoenix, very good company, and don't hesitate to use them. I've never had an issue with them. So, in my opinion, NG models is like the more expensive version of Phoenix, but like also slightly better quality. Not that I'm downgrading Phoenix or anything, because I think they're great, but just slightly better, you know. Slightly more detail and stuff on the models. So yeah, guys, this is the weather today. Another lovely day in northwest England. Hopefully get a few flashes of lightning, a few rumbles of thunder, because last week the weather down up here near Manchester and Liverpool was absolutely on fire. You know, we had 5 consecutive days of thunderstorms, which was great. I live about 30 miles northwest of Manchester and probably about 25 miles outside of Liverpool to the northeast. So like West Lancashire area, that's where I live. Yeah, we had loads of storms just in general around the northwest last week, so that was great. But sort of going off on a bit of a weather tangent there. I will make some weather videos, guys. Just leave comments down below and tell me what you want me to do. And yeah, I'll definitely do some weather videos if we get any good weather to document. So this model, great detail. I never seem to have an issue with NG model A330s. This is the 3rd one I've had, and I just think the mould is absolutely amazing. Like, just do more of these, NG. Someone did make a comment about the engines being a bit too close to the ground, but personally, compared to models I've seen, I had until September last year, I had a Gemini Jets Thomas Cook A330, and those engines were actually touching the ground. So I can't actually complain about this. I think NG are like absolutely nailing these moulds, and I just said then I'm not dissing Phoenix, and I'm not dissing Phoenix at all because I love Phoenix. But I will diss Gemini Jets because Gemini Jets make similar quality models, if not less. Like their models are sometimes worse, like lower quality than Phoenix, and they're charging the same price as NG. And I just think that's disgusting, to be honest. Like, you know, we're collectors, and if it wasn't for us, you know, Gemini Jets wouldn't be a company without us as collectors. So I think to rip your collectors off and have broken models or molds that are really not worth the money, I just think it's a bit disgusting. I do try to avoid Gemini Jets now. I try to avoid pre-orders. You'll notice most of my unboxings will be either NG models, older Gemini Jets releases, or Phoenix. Either one of those 3. Sometimes I might get like JC Wings, which I believe that's owned by Gemini Jets, but I don't know if there's any truth to that. Leave comments down below if you know anything about that. But yeah, as far as these models go, I think they're great, and I totally recommend both of them. I can say, you know, every NG model I have, I recommend it. If you can find one, that is. You know, I'll go to my shelf along here, and you can see, you know, Phoenix, all of these Phoenix, 2 Gemini Jets, one's an older release. That is absolutely spot on. I give Gemini Jets that. These 2 Gemini Jets are for sale. That one's sold. The air building is actually in the box. Yeah, that's sold. I sold that on eBay for pretty cheap. I think I sold it for 21 because it's got boxware, and in my opinion the mold's not the best. But yeah, you know, the vast majority of my collection is NG, 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 NG. That's just a few of my boxes. Let's go over here as well. So we got, this is where I keep all my Gemini Jets and stuff. Like all of my Gemini Jets boxes are in here. But as you can see, that's an older release, older release, older release, older release. None of these are recent. That's fairly recent, not that. This Virgin Atlantic's fairly recent, and personally, I do not like the mould on this A330. I'm not actually keen on the Air Transat A330 either because the engines are quite wobbly. But, you know, I got that a few years ago, and it, you know, I got it. Sorry guys, phone just died, which was very inconvenient, but yeah. So I got the Air Transat A330 at the Manchester Airport viewing park, so that does have sentimental value to me. And then we have in here a bunch of Phoenix and NG boxes. So yeah, the vast majority of my collection now is NG or Phoenix. But for the purpose of this video, we're reviewing these two models. I think they're great. I recommend both of them. And I thank you for joining me in this unboxing video. So stay tuned for the next video, which might be an airport update or a construction of an airport update. But yes, stay tuned for the next one guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you do want more detailed reviews of these models, then feel free to leave comments down below or get in touch with me on Instagram, and I'll be happy to do some proper reviews of these. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one guys, and thanks for watching again. Bye.